just across the Hudson from downtown Manhattan. We welcome you inside MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Kansas City Chiefs and the New York Giants. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. It's Graham Gano to get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Now the former Russian champ, it's Kareem Hunt. And he's going to be stopped out at the line to begin this ball game.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
On second down, Mahomes. He'll be caught. Juju Smith-Schuster. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 11 yards on the pass there. Good for a Chiefs first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now the New Jersey native who played his college ball at Rutgers, it's Isaiah Pacheco. From the 43, here's second down and 7.
Yellow!
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Brian Burns in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
26-yard line.
A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Second and 12.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Out of a shotgun, it's Dart. The second down throw is incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He's got his tight end. That's Johnson. A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Giants first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And he'll get this up to the 44. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle. Second down, they need 7. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. To the outside, complete to Johnson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Third and 2, and it's Dart. And that is incomplete. Wandale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time. And now it's 4th down. So on 4th down, out is Jamie Gillen to punt for the Giants. Back deep for KC, Xavier Worthy. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Short pass taken in by Kelsey. A gain there of 10 yards. And the Chiefs have a 1st down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on 3rd down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
2nd and 10. Mahomes back. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They're going to run out of the gun with Pacheco. And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. That's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
And on 3rd down, that ball is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
They'll try it now with Pacheco. And And he is going to have a Chiefs first down. And he gets more than he needs. 4 yards, the pickup on that 4th and 2.
This is a little bit of a tough spot for a play caller, Mike. 4th down, is it close enough that I can run the ball? Is it far enough that I have to risk a pass? That took some courage to call a run play, and fortunate for them, they're able to celebrate after.
Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. Patrick to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Brian Burns. He's able to get to the quarterback for the 2nd time here in this first half. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Throwing is Mahomes. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll run with Tracy. But it's very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 7.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Complete. Trying to get away, but he will not. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. And now it's 4th down. Here's Jamie Gillen on now. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. This fielded inside the 35. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
42-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll take this to about the 46-yard line. Javon Holland up to make the tackle.
At the 46-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
It is second and 6. Here comes the jet sweep.
So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those little differences. They know it's coming and not going to be a lot of gain.
On third down, Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. Here's Matt Araiza now, as he is on to punt for KC. And he couldn't get that one to check up, and it'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
That's caught over the middle by Johnson. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. A gain of 16 on that pass play. First down, Giants.
At the 32-yard line.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Looking to throw. It's Dart. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Second and 2 at the 40-yard line.
Come on, set. Have the 60, have the 60.
Throwing. Dart. Taken in right side by the tight end Johnson. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And third down coming up.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Throwing again, Dart. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
That is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Hunt. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this.
Yellow.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Now Mahomes. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. That pass play good for 22. 1st down, KC.
First down. A gain of 22 yards. 1st down.
Now a carry for Hunt. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
The 47-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. A give here to Pacheco. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. They're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. It's going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's 4th down. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as clock stops. 50 seconds to play until halftime. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll try to run. And he's going to have the Chiefs' 1st down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
Kansas City.
1st and 10. To throw is Mahomes. Down the field, it's worthy. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. A gain of 27 on the play. And the
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Throwing now, Mahomes. Short throw taken in by Kelsey.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete. Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good, the hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Defenses control the first half, but when will we see some points? Hopefully soon, as this third quarter begins. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. It's Tracy looking to run. And this will be a Giants first down as the tackle is made right at the 36.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
So from the 36, it is first and 10. Dart will swing this out wide to Tracy. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and a couple. Here's Dart. He finds Jahan Dotson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
On first down, Dart. That is going to be intercepted by Trent McDuffie. So they're going to take possession here just shy of the 20.
I think he chalked this one up like to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Up the sideline, past the 30, down the sideline, past the 40, and he's all the way down to the 30-yard line. A huge run from Pacheco, 52 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
Here's a run with Hunt, and he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Javon Holland comes to make the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. A handoff to Pacheco. Peeling forward for maybe a yard. Michael McFadden, the linebacker, there on the tackle.
He's brought down at the 26. It's a gain of a yard, and it's third down.
Have to get this to the 20. Here's third down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And solid return as he gets it up past the 45-yard line.
Look, I think any time, Mike, you find yourself all tied up in the second half of a ball game, it's all hands on deck. Both teams are trying to find a way. How can I separate? How can we give our side a clear advantage? That pick right there, killing that first series of this second half, that seems like one of those separators to me. Now, this offense, as they take the field, they have to capitalize and come away with points. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbor. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
3rd down, they need 5. Out of the shotgun. It's Dart. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw. And even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway. And it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And maybe a little more conservative approach following that interception on the last drive. With nobody open, instead of forcing it downfield, he just throws it away, and you can tell he's trying to avoid another costly mistake.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender, bodied his man up, wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Hit by the former Saint, Olsen Adiba. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big time ball.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Establish some offensive rhythm, but after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
3rd and long, and Dart is going to throw. This one is caught by Dobson. It is a gain of 16. They get the 3rd down conversion by about a yard.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
On defensive play, knifing it and dropping him for a loss. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And much more room to run on this one. Pick up 8, and that'll bring up 3rd down.
22-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here comes Dart. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Graham Gano on for the field goal. A 39-yard attempt.
And that one's just short of the crossbar. Couldn't quite get there. It's no good. And this will stay a scoreless game. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Pulling a yard at most. Brian Burns comes off the edge to make the play.
It's 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Mahomes. Short pass taken in by Kelsey. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads. They all played their responsibilities. They're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
And the Chiefs will punt the ball away. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. On 1st and 10, here is Dart. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
13 yards.
Give him 13 on that screen play. And a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. To the outside, complete to Johnson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Now, breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the time. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
From just across the midfield stripe. Here's second down. To the air once more is Dart. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Pass pulled in by Tracy. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. It's pulled in by the Chiefs. One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble. And all of a sudden, the guys who were on defense, they're starting to think like offensive players, Greg. They really wanted to take that back the other way.
And I think for that offense, they're fortunate that didn't lead.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. So they might be taking a look at this one. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. A carry here for Tracy. To the pylon, he's in. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, New York. His second rushing touchdown of the year. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants will take a 7-0 lead. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. A return now from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. First down throw, Mahomes.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. Throwing is Mahomes. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
That's over the middle and caught by Kelsey. It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down. On comes the Chiefs punter. We forced a punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. Doxson will bring it back. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
Giants take over first and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Quick throw to Neighbors on the RPO. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 15. That's good for a Giants first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
19. Here we go. Cowboy 80.
On the give, it's Tracy. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the Chiefs' 37-yard line.
Let's go.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Ready up.
Look them up on a second down and 8.
And up. Cougar 19. Hut.
They'll drop to throw. Finds his tight end, Dulcich. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. And now at 1:52, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout. They need to get to the 29 here, facing third down.
Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
To throw is Dart. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. The rookie from Ole Miss put that one on target for the first down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on third down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
On the jump.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
60 Eagles. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Let's go.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Second and a yard.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
They're doing a really nice job of keeping this defense on their heels with this balanced attack. We've seen them be effective both run and pass, and right now the defense just doesn't seem to have an answer.
So it's a win for the men in blue. The Giants get it done. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Giants are winners as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way.